Good afternoon on this Dayvotion with Brother Mike. Today's message is not ashamed. Let me ask you a question. Are you ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ? If I ask that question, most of you or all of you would say, no, I'm not ashamed of the gospel. I go to church, I listen to the preacher, I read my Bible, I pray. But it goes more in the depth of that. You know, do you witness for the Lord? Do you talk about Jesus? Are you passionate about Jesus? Are you passionate about Jesus just like you're passionate about your sports or your hobbies or other things or your family? Are you passionate about that? Do you have that kind of relationship with Jesus? Are you not? Are you not ashamed? You know, you talk about your sports teams. You have those rivalries. You know, me being from Alabama, there's an Alabama-Auburn rivalry. You know, when we passionate back and forth talking about that. And, you know, that's a rivalry. It's a passion, you know. And sometimes you have to agree to disagree in rivalries in sports. And you don't back down because you're passionate about that. But I've seen in my life Christians will back down when it comes to the gospel of Jesus Christ. And they'll just say, okay, I can't win this person. I can't talk to this person, you know, so they'll just walk away. And the passion stops. We don't need to be ashamed of Jesus Christ. Paul says this in Romans chapter 1, verse 8. First, I thank my God through Jesus Christ for you all that your faith is spoken of throughout the whole world. That your faith is spoken throughout the whole world. For God is my witness, whom I serve with my spirit in the gospel of his Son, that without ceasing I make mention of always in my prayers. This is his affection for the Roman Christians. Are you praying for your brothers and sisters in Christ? Are you praying for those lost people? Are you not ashamed? Are you talking to Jesus? Are you not ashamed? Making request, if by any means, now at length I may have a prosperous journey by the will of God to come unto you. That we're praying for those opportunities, praying for those doors to open, to be able to share the good news of Jesus Christ. Now, verse 16 says, for I am not ashamed, this is highlighted in my Bible, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God and the salvation of everyone that believeth, to the Jew first and also to the Greek. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. Paul was not ashamed. He went all over to talk about Jesus, about his Jesus that saved him, because he had an encounter with God, and he wanted others to have that same encounter with Jesus, to be saved. Are you saved today? Are you ashamed? Are you not ashamed of the gospel? Don't be ashamed. Be passionate about it. Because we need to have more passion. In today's world, we need to have more passion for Jesus Christ. To tell others about him. Not to be ashamed. Not to be afraid. We must stand for God. We must stand. We must unite as Christians in all denomination beliefs. It doesn't matter if you're Baptist, Methodist, Pentecostal, Presbyterian. It doesn't matter if you're Nazarene. It doesn't matter. We all need to stand together and be united for Jesus Christ and be not ashamed of the gospel. May God bless you today. I hope this devotion blesses you. See you tomorrow.